Welcome to Human Design Powered Business. I'm Victoria Gibson, and every week I am sharing how you can harness your human design to unlock more flow, leverage, and opportunity within your business. So let's dive in. Hello and welcome back to this special mini-series in the Human Design Powered Business podcast, where we're talking all about the lines in human design. The 6 lines in human design that had nuance, keynotes, and flavor to not only your profile, which is what we're really talking about in this series, but they also run through your gates in human design. There's so many combinations and possibilities here, and you don't have to get stuck on the detail of the numbers, but it can be a nice reference point to see how these energies add flavor to your own natural genius and how you can embrace them for naturally attracting more clients, overcoming roadblocks, plateaus, and challenges within your business too. And this is all about really turning universal solutions into scalable impact in business. 5th lines, if you're anything like me, I'm a 5-1, okay? You might be a 3-5, you might be a 5-2, you might be the even rarer and out of the box 5-3, whatever it is, you're the ones everyone looks to for answers. And it's time to stop running from that responsibility and start using it to really power up your business, really embrace the influence and authority that you naturally attract. Maybe not as much authority as line 6, but we'll get to that in the next episode. Line 5 in the human design system is referred to as the heretic, which just sounds kind of out there, right? It's a big name. You might have seen that in your own life chart. If you haven't got your life chart, if you don't know what your profile is, then definitely go and grab that on my site at victoriagibson.com. Look for the Human Design Report. It's free, and you will see a chart that you can instantly download that will give you your profile. So the first number or the second number, that will be a 5. And if not, you are bound to know somebody with a 5 in their profile. So just because you don't have a 5 doesn't mean that it's not going to come into play for you. So the heretic, the general, the one who provides practical solutions that work for everyone. People project onto you. Now, this projection line is an absolute thing. As someone with the 5th line, I'm here to tell you it is true. And I've taken a special interest in the 5th line selfishly because it is in my profile. And I have the most 5th lines in my overall life chart. So what can be a fun exercise to do within your life chart is count up how many of the second number within the gates of your life chart you have and sort of rank them out of the 6 lines. And you'll see which one of these lines has the most kind of flavor to your life chart, the most influence on your resonance, your connections, your impact, and definitely the way that you create opportunities and move through roadblocks, challenges, and plateaus within your business. This projection comes from people expecting you to have the answers and solutions. And instead of seeing this as a pressure, see it as your absolute opportunity for positive influence, for really valuable exchange with your audience and your clients and the connections that you cultivate within your business. Because superpower here is that you can take complex problems and create universal solutions that work across different situations and people. Your practical approach to big challenges makes you incredibly valuable to anyone who's stuck. The opportunity here in business is that people naturally look to you for leadership and solutions. And this projection, when managed correctly, becomes your pathway to massive influence and impact. And how you can harness this 5th line energy in your business is to first embrace your role as the solution provider. You are the fixer. You're the problem solver. So stop downplaying your ability to see practical ways through complex problems. Your line 5 energy is designed to provide answers that work universally. And secondly, I want you to be thinking about how you can create scalable solutions. Your insights don't just help one person. They are here for more of the collective. They can help thousands of people facing similar challenges. Think courses, group programs, systems that can serve many people with the same core solution, because you will figure it out. You are that inherent problem solver. You have an innate power that people feel and look to for answers. So third, you need to manage this projection consciously. People are going to look for you for answers and solutions, whether you want them to or not. You might as well get paid for it. You might as well show up and give the value, but be very, very clear with how you're going to do that, what boundaries you have that serve not only your clients, your audience, but you. And make this abundantly clear, because no matter how clear you make it, people will still project their own thoughts, ideas, and expectations on you that may have never even been offered to them. It's kind of crazy how this happens. In order to give you something to relate to in regards to this, famous people with fifth lines include Monica Lewinsky, Meghan Markle. They include Jennifer Aniston. I'm just talking celebrities here, but people project a lot of ideas about who those people are, regardless of who they really are. Paris Hilton, Miley Cyrus, like a lot of those magnetic, watchable people have a fifth line in their profile. A lot of them are 5-1s. Actually, all of those ones that I refer to are 5-1s. But this can happen in the 5-2s. I have a girlfriend from school, and I could never really work it out. I used to think it was because she was really beautiful looking. And I always just love a beautiful looking person. I'm always like so jealous. I was like, oh, everything just must be so fabulous when you're just that beautiful. But I've seen firsthand the projection that can come from not only physically looking like that, but this gorgeous friend of mine not only is physically beautiful, but she's a 5-2. And her fifth line, oh my gosh, it is almost just bigger than a 5-1. And like I said, might also be a physicality in there, but she is way less polarizing than I am. Really sweet, gorgeous girl. And I cannot tell you the kind of projections that come her way, even in our close friendship group. It's really kind of amazing. And sometimes I'm just like, why can't she come on our next girls trip? What's the problem here? And no one can really articulate it. And I think that's also because as a fifth line, you start to learn how to hide certain things, or maybe not want to be upfront because you get a lot of this projection. You can really feel this energy. I know that I have felt that, and I wasn't 100% sure whether it's my fifth line or being a manifester, but I think it's both. And it can really tend to a lot of people pleasing that will not serve you. So please know this in business. I want you to have really clear terms and conditions. I want you to really almost try and unsell people from their own projections and the wrong kind of clients coming to you, because you will feel it and you will know it. Or also just have a kind of mindset that is like, this isn't right for you, here you go, here's your money back, and direct them in another direction or whatever it is, because you want to save that energy. Otherwise, it can really tax you. And some action steps here are to identify the problems you naturally solve for people. What do friends, colleagues, and clients constantly come to you for advice about? That's your fifth line goldmine. Those things that you naturally end up sharing. Or if you don't have one of those, what have you been sharing in your business that you notice that a lot of people want to talk to you about? For me, I think a lot of that was Facebook advertising. Even though in my mind that wasn't my most exciting topic, that was just something that if I look over the last, 15 years or since I started my business, millions of dollars have come to me because of my knowledge of Facebook advertising. And I still can totally stand by the fact that I'm brilliant at it. I can see it. I can make it work in a heartbeat. I know it really well, and I can help people harness it to attract the right kind of clients. And it's funny because that's what people will always come to me about, but it's a thing that I denied for so long and I'd always just try and bury and hide. It's so funny when you think about these things. And that doesn't mean you have to do it, because my heart's not in only talking about Facebook ads. I like weaving it into what I do, and I love the results it gets for people, but it cannot be my only standalone advice. It wasn't where my heart was, but it's still something I've never stopped doing since I started my business, and I absolutely love and I really, really believe in. So pay attention to those things that maybe you want to discard that people want to keep asking you about again and again, because they might be a real opportunity for your offers and delivery. And create content that positions you as a go-to solution provider for specific problems. How-to guides, step-by-step processes. I know for me, things like cheat sheets, guides, practical frameworks. This is where that fifth line energy really lights up. Build offers around those beautiful universal solutions, those fixes, those problem solves that you have, Instead of one-on-one advice giving, create group programs, courses, or systems that allow you to serve many people the same practical wisdom, because you are a natural teacher. They come to you seeing your influence, feeling your influence, and they're ready to learn. And the business truth here is that people are going to project onto you and expect you to have the answers anyway. You might as well absolutely leverage that for more growth in business and more confidence in your natural abilities, so that you can create more solutions that you can get paid for, and really weave these into your offer, because they're going to be the things that get the best results. And this beautiful problem-solving approach, this practical teaching, this power and projection is something that you can lean into, that you can leverage. You don't have to run away from it. You don't have to hide. And know that, sometimes you're going to get a little bit of blowback, and that is to be expected. Not everyone loves it. I get it. But it's an absolute given. So be as clear as you can. Concrete boundaries, but don't hide your beautiful solutions. They are the key to your business growth. And I'm going to see you on the next episode to talk all about line 6, the visionary leader. I'll see you then. Hey, I've got a free energy guide for you on my website at victoriagibson.com. Head over there and uncover more about how the energy centers in your human design dictate how you influence others, and how you're also influenced to make decisions and make the choices that can make or break your business. Head to victoriagibson.com and grab your free copy.